Alright, so the 7th anniversary character stats and skills are out, and there are a lot to talk about these units. I apologize in advance if I cannot make this video with the usual time format to be like 3-4 minutes. Hopefully I can break down everything as fast as possible. However, there are a lot of information to take in, considering the fact that we have gotten a lot of new abilities as well. Shout out to the person who edited this picture and put every stats and skills here. Let's break down Ichigo first. He has a Soul Reaper killer ability with Arankar as well. I do like these killers personally. He has recharge 40% for the soul trait. He does have a new Immobilize and Enervator skill, and it's gonna be activated every 5 seconds. It can inflict Paralyze and Weakening as well. He has Sprinter +1 and he does have Havoc 20%. Furthermore, he does have Bruiser 20%, 40% Berserker, Frenzy +1, Bombardment on the ultimate, Debilitator 5 seconds on the Weakening and the Paralysis. He has Sharpshooter, which is ignoring the range resistance and the ranged guard. Hit hidden enemies 1%, shared complete status immunity, and status ailment pressure boost by 80%. I'm gonna go over with this complete status immunity ability right now, since only this ability and the Immobilizer and Enervator is the new one. But we have seen these before separately, so it's easy to understand how this is gonna work. In the official gameplay of Caleb, it says that if he learns the new skill, shared complete status immunity 1%, as well as reducing the durations of the status ailments inflicted by 1%, the 100% duration reduction will also apply to his team for a fixed period of time. We know that that's gonna be for 60 seconds, as long as they have been inflicted with the same status ailment as him, right? So what does that mean? If Ichigo is getting inflicted by the burn, let's just say because you have burn on the ground in a specific quest, and your teammate is gonna be inflicted as well with that burn, I think your teammate is gonna be protected against it, right? However, if your teammate is gonna be hit by a mob that can inflict paralysis, and Ichigo wasn't hit by paralysis at all, I think your teammate is gonna be paralyzed for a short period of time. I'm not sure if what I understand here is the thing that is gonna happen, but so far that's what I understood. It's kinda complicated, I get that, but yeah, I mean, so far that's the only thing that we know, you know, it's share the status immunity for your teammates and for 60 seconds. I mean, that's the only thing that we know. I do want to go over with his in-game abilities as well, right? How the range works and what type of skills does he have. He has a new type of strong attack for the first one, and it's gonna be a 4200 length attack. This is gonna be a cross-shaped attack, which is gonna have an insane range. However, the width is not that high. The second strong attack is gonna be exactly the same like Aizen, Byakuya, and Kisuke, right? The only exception is that Ichigo doesn't have Frenzy +2, so this is gonna be a 50 hit homing vortex and not a 75 one. And the third strong attack is gonna be just a general full screen ability, and the ultimate is just gonna contain bombardment, of course, and the status ailments. The next character is of course gonna be ISHIDA, and he does have a Rancor and Noifilation killer. He has recharge 12% as well, and he does have the new gauge ability, which is gonna give him Berserker 100% and damage taken 50% whenever he has the gauge ability at max. For his innate skills, he does own Sprinter +2, Long Stride, and Team Party Recovery Stamina 20%. The attainable skills are the following: Bruiser 20, Berserker 20, Havoc 20%, Frenzy +2, Debilitator on the Drain and the Weakening, Devastation 40%, Guard Break and Hit hidden enemies combined in a single skill, increase status ailment chance against the power attribute enemies. This is gonna be insanely good just because it doesn't matter what type of content you're gonna use this character on. As long as they are power enemies, you're always gonna inflict those status ailments. And there is one more thing: whenever your gauge is at max, I assume, I'm not 100% sure, I assume that if you have your gauge at max, you're gonna receive strong attack recharge time 30%, which is gonna be insane, like insane. Just imagine that if you're applying 314 recharges for your character and you're gonna have this gauge ability active as well alongside with the 12% soul trait, you're gonna get like how many? Like 84%? Like I just did like a quick maths, like I think that's 84% in my head. Yeah, that's 84%, I'm not wrong, yeah, let's go. That's like insane, like how, like dude, you're gonna spam your third strong attack in like 4 seconds or like what, bro? Like a 4-second third strong attack? Oh my god, bro, that's insane. And he has one more skill as well: speed attribute, character strong attack damage by 20% for your team/party, right? Let's go over with this gauge ability, what Caleb is saying about this gauge. In the translation, they are saying as well that he can learn the skill gauge effect, strong attack recharge 30%. Let's just wait a little bit, right? Let's just wait a little bit, which makes performing strong attacks easier when the gauge effect is active, right? He can also use the new gauge effect feature, right, which every normal attack, strong attack, special move performed builds up a gauge. When that gauge is full, carrying out a strong attack will activate the gauge effect, which grants him strong attack damage by 1% and damage taken 50 for a fixed period of time. I'm not sure how many seconds this gauge is gonna last though. Will this last like 10 seconds or something like that? Because if it will, oh my god, bro, I'm gladly taking that shit. Come on now, like, dude, like, imagine you're spamming your abilities, man. Like, every single ability without any cooldown. Because if you're doing like 1, 2, 3, you know, like in order, let's just say first, second, and third strong attack at the same time, right? Your first is gonna be active while you're doing your third. Right? Like, just imagine that shit, bro. Like, that's gonna be insane. That's gonna be insanely strong. This character is also gonna be insanely strong in Arena. I forgot to mention his abilities. He gets all stats by 10%, you know, the usual vibes. Poise at level 2, start power up items +2, and increase special move uses by 1. This is gonna be insane in Arena, like the amount of scores that he's gonna do, wow. I do want to go over with his ranges, you know, and built-in skills as well, right, because I haven't seen them. His first strong attack is actually a 3000 beam, wow. Hey yo, he has a B before the first. Come on now. I thought for a second when I have watched the gameplay, you know, like at Debunkai Live, you know, when they revealed the gameplay, I thought there's gonna be an AoE ability, you know, in front. But no, like, this is actually a beamy. Wow. His second is a launch, of course, but like, look at this. Oh my god, look at this range. 1080? Yo, that's a full screen launch. That's a full screen launch. Wow, dude, what? Yo, that's insane. For mobility, with long stride and sprinter +2, with a launch that is full screen. Wow, GG's, bro. GG's, man. And his third is, of course, a full screen, and the ultimate has the weakening, and has the drain and the debuff, right? Wow. Okay, I don't mind this character not having Marauder, not gonna lie. It really doesn't matter. It doesn't change anything, bro. I'm not gonna lie. He has guard break, he has heat hidden enemies, and he does have every juicy factor that you need to have a good character. Wow, man. We haven't gotten any information about the filler pool of the anniversary banner. That's probably come in like 2 days before the anniversary banner is getting released, right? Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, man, and hopefully the video is not gonna be 10 minutes long, right? I'm gonna try my best to not make it 10 minutes, right? However, I did have to go over with a lot of information, right? Take care, guys. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.